Guys, I'm gonna put you on some knowledge right here, right? To make money in this game, you've got to be in before the volume comes, right? If you're not rich, right, and you want to get rich, you do that by spotting opportunity. And right now, there's a huge opportunity on Base Network. I made a video on my channel. You can go check it out on how to bridge tokens to there early. You can't bridge them back yet. That's a good thing, right? It's a good thing because it means the volume's not there yet. So first of all, let me explain it to you, right? Base Network is the chain from Coinbase, and it's its fourth and final phase of Coinbase's master plan. If you go over to base.org/about, I recommend you do some research, and if you read into it, you'll see that Coinbase has clearly listed out its plan. It says, look, phase 1, develop the protocol to 1 million people. Phase 2, build a digital currency exchange. Phase 3, build a mass market interface for digital currency apps at 100 million people. Phase 4, build the dApps on a open financial system. That's 1 billion people plus, right? And this is where we're kind of at, right? And they clearly explained that Base is their all-in commitment to on-chain, right? So this basically here is Coinbase. This was Coinbase's mission, right? Coinbase came along, they built Coinbase, the app, right? You guys, if you don't know what Coinbase is, I don't know where you've been, but they built Coinbase, the app. Okay, this is where you can buy and sell crypto. You can see your portfolio. If you guys haven't got a Coinbase, I recommend just getting one. Why not? I haven't got a link or anything like that. Just go check it out, get involved, right? And these guys got, I think they got hundreds of millions of users. Don't count me on that, but they've got a lot of users, right? And now, this is their phase 4, right? This is where they take over. And the aim of the game here is to think, okay, if these guys have 100 million users, and if we go on to DEX, there's not even 100 million worth of volume, then what's going on? Well, guys, you can't bridge your tokens back and forth from Coinbase over to Base Chain just yet. And you can't really do much on Base Chain as it is. There's only scams on there right now. There's just rug pulls and scams and all sorts because they're not really pushing it too hard. And there's a reason for that. And that's because on the 9th, which is tomorrow, Coinbase will make this open. And I have an idea that they're going to open up this bridge so you can actually bridge tokens straight over on the actual Coinbase platform. You can see they'll explain it, and Coinbase do a very good job of onboarding newbies and just people that just don't really care about crypto into crypto. And this is going to bring a ridiculous amount of volume over to the Base Chain network. And right now, if you go over to Dex Screener, you'll see approximately $64 million of volume is on the chain, right? And if you look at what's going on BSC, you'll see BSC is $200 million in 24 hours. Ethereum is $700 million in 24 hours. And Base Chain is micro in comparison. Now, last cycle, right, we had Binance release their chain. And what happened? You had Binance meme season. You had Binance coins. You had different ways to yield farm and stake. And I believe that this is going to happen again because history doesn't rhyme, but it does repeat. Or it doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, whatever you want to say, right? It's about to happen on Base Chain, okay? And if you want to get involved, I recommend doing these two things. Number one, doing a bit of research for yourself, right? Head over to Base, follow them on Twitter. You can check them out on Discord as well, okay? And keep up to date with what they are chatting about, okay? This will educate yourself. It will give you a larger understanding, and it will allow you to make money. Number two, I recommend you send over some money, just $100, or $1,000 over to Base Chain and just buy some shit, right? Hop in here, get some shit. You're probably going to get rugged. You might not make money, but at least you are in the position to get lucky and to get an opportunity, right? Venture capitalists, and I got this from The Psychology of Money, right? This is an amazing book, Psychology of Money. Okay, I recommend you guys read this book if you haven't already. It will sort out your broke mindset. It definitely sorted out my broke mindset when I didn't understand what I was doing. And if you read this, one of the greatest quotes from this was a study from one of the largest venture capitalist funds, and they said that out of 50 investments that they make, 50, 25 of them go to shit. They all fail. 10 of them will make decent money, right? Another 10 of them will fail again. But the last 10 will make 50 to 100x gains and absolutely dwarf the losses that they have had in the startup era. And I feel like this is the same. The number one mistake that most people make is they don't have enough risk, right? So they don't have 50 investments. They've got one or two, and after that, they don't have a risk tolerance. So if one or two of them fail, then they think that's it. Well, guys, if you hop over to Dex, buy 50 of these tokens, put $100 into 50 of them, or $10 into 50 of them, then you are putting yourself in the right position to hit some volume. But I would be smart and time it right for when they release this bridge. Because think about this from a business point of view, right? As a business, do I want all my customers to go and get wrecked as soon as they bridge their tokens? No. So what am I going to do? I'm going to launch all the legit projects that they've probably been funding for the past 5 years over to that platform, and then we release the volume and allow people to buy some things and make some money from it. That's what I think is about to happen over here. So guys, that should explain the new opportunity. In terms of the Bitcoin price, well, as always, not a lot is going on, right? Not a lot is going on. We're still choppy, but there's something that you need to take a look at. So don't just leave just yet. There's something very interesting, right? We had a bounce yesterday from the PayPal news from, well, even closer and closer to the cloud. It's weird how this cloud plays out, but if you look up here, you'll see we bounce exactly from the cloud, okay? I don't think this is the same type of bounce, right? If you look at the difference over here and you look at the screen, guys, you'll see that this bounce has a thin cloud, okay? So it's a weak bounce. However, the bounce that we had over here, well, that's a breakout, okay? So what's interesting is a lot of people have been drawing these flags and they've been drawing a lot of patterns, it's because that's just what we have to do to make content. I could have made a video today and been like, oh my God, we've had a bounce off this rising, falling wedge, and but I don't even understand how that stuff works, okay? What I can tell you is that this looks weak to me, and we're getting weaker and weaker as the times come on. So even if we do bounce out of a wedge, if you was to say that this is a rise and falling wedge or whatever, then I don't think it's going to be a very big breakout. The reason is because the volume's getting low, everything's getting lower, and we're approaching this 200 EMA. So I'm being patient. I'm looking at opportunities in other areas because money doesn't disappear, it just moves, and I'm giving it a punt. And guys, if you can afford to, I recommend taking the risk. But if you can't afford to, then you need to click the link down below, join this side hustle club, and that is going to show you how to start making money online. If you are not making 10 grand a month yet, then you can do it. I absolutely do believe in you. I did it myself, and you guys can do it too. And I'll show you completely for free for the ultimate purpose to be able to buy more crypto. Don't get distracted. Don't try to chase shiny objects. Don't do anything like that. Just follow the instructions that I say, and guys, you will make money. You will make money, okay? So as always, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. This channel is growing at a rapid pace, and all I can do is thank you guys for that. And share this video with a friend if they want to get involved in crypto, if they're tired of seeing the same old videos. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.